For the last 3 years, since March 2021, we have been asking for the information that is necessary for the board to make an informed decision while regulating the employment of casuals among other staffs in Baringo County Public Service. But this information has not been forthcoming for reasons that cannot be explained right here. Perhaps it's another conversation. But long and short, it was only on 11th of March 2025 that a list of 243 casuals or people were given to the board, and this is the list I'm holding here. You can see this letter is dated 11th March 2025, addressed to the board, to the secretary and CEO of the board. Of course, it's how the agenda of the board comes, and it has listed and categorized them according to the people by department, amounting to 243 people, and the list is given in a simple table with the name, position, ID number, and station. However, this information, when we discussed as a board, was found to be insufficient for us to make a decision. Why? Because this information does not specify for us when were these employees or casuals employed in Baringo County and on what authority they were employed, because we have not found a record in the board that it was approved by the board. So, long and short, the board has never approved the employment of casuals in Baringo County Public Service. And we need a confirmation by the presentation of a master roll to show that that person has actually been working consistently and can be verified by the controlling officers of those casual workers, so that we can be in a position to make an informed decision that the money paid or approved for payment shall be value for money for Baringo County. Very importantly, which has not been disclosed so far, when was the date each of these people were employed or onboarded into the payroll of the county. So if we go forward to other fields, we are looking for information including the mode of identification of these casual workers. Were they identified competitively through an advert? If so, we are requesting for an advert, a copy of the advert. If it was by public participation, maybe some minutes or something like that. And in terms of the board's authority at that time, if available, the number of years that person has worked, and also very importantly, that has not been disclosed so far, the qualifications of such a casual, so that we can know whether they are fit for the job they are doing or they should be reassigned. And of course, another very important pertinent question that is yet to be answered is the rate of wages per day, so that we can calculate and verify that the 34,951,500 is adequate to cover all the 243 and any other that may be there. And of course, any accrued wage, any wages that have been paid to date before the wages were stopped, and possibly why they were stopped. But right now, we are also interested in what the Assembly is interested in, to know how much is the accrued wages that have not been paid to date when they have been working. And we need a confirmation by the presentation of a master roll to show that that person has actually been working consistently and can be verified by the controlling officers of those casual workers, so that we can be in a position to make an informed decision that the money paid or approved for payment shall be value for money for Baringo County. I think we will stick with the law. We will inform any person who wants us to ratify without adequate information that we cannot make a decision without adequate information.